Hey everybody, this is Fernando from the Rollback Podcast, and today's podcast I have a guest with me. Today's guest is going to be my friend and coworker Tammy, and I got a little bit bored and decided to revisit a horror movie classic of the early 2000s, Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2, not 3. We don't talk about 3. But yeah, that's it. Enjoy the show.
I want this chair.
Well, we can't have the chair. So, Jeepers Creepers, when was the first time you saw it?
I don't know, in like the first grade.
You know, what's funny? I remember watching the second one first.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I watched the first one, and I remember everyone in elementary singing the Jeepers Creepers song.
Jeepers
Yes,
Creepers.
that one.
Look, see, I always thought it was more scary.
Really?
Yeah.
So then
because
when you rewatched it, you were like, meh.
I would hear it from my cousins.
Uh-huh.
They would talk about the movie, and I never seen it.
And then you watched it, and you were like...
because I saw the second one first, but the second one didn't have the song in it.
Oh, yeah.
The first one did.
Mm-hmm.
And I was rewatching the first one, and I was like, man, that's a really good movie for a director that's a pedophile.
We don't talk about that.
But he's a pedophile.
He is.
And he still got to make a third one.
Yeah.
I want to say that one was crowdfunded.
He still got to make even more before Jeepers Creepers, it was Powder.
He made another one?
Yeah. There's still multiple movies, that he's made.
Ah, the life before the internet.
Sure, it was the internet that ruined his career. I'm sure.
Damn internet. Ruin everything. Ruin everything that's fun. And you know what I noticed that this guy likes? Is that he likes those shots where you see the main characters, and then you see the thing coming from the back.
Yes, I like that with the vehicle in the back. I loved that part.
I thought Jason Long's character was a bit of an idiot.
Whatever. He was amazing.
I don't know.
Was the goofball you needed, so that way when he got scared, it was like, he gets so scared that's why the creeper wants him.
I don't know, the way that he would act, like, when the truck, like, would, like, honk at him, like, he's like, oh, going all over the road.
He needed to be extra, so that way we're like, damn, he's the scared one, and the sister was the one that was real chill, meaning, because the creeper didn't want her.
Yeah.
They had to show that little difference between the two siblings, Fernando.
Oh, what's funny is they didn't really show, like, the flying in the first one.
Yeah, not much.
It's, like, very little. Like, it just shows, like, when the cop car, like, is behind him.
I think I saw the wing come out when they ran over him, right? Yeah. Like,
it's just that part, but, like, for the most part, you don't really see him fly, and then, like...
The second part, he flies, like, all the time. All the time. I think that one had more CGI, right? Because of all the flying scenes?
Yeah.
The first one, it wasn't probably anything.
No, the first one was just straight up, like, the creeper.
Yeah.
And then... I don't know, I thought Justin Long, like, you see a dude dumping something that looks like a human body down the shaft, you look away.
Yeah.
And
or just drive until you see somebody and be like, hey, by the way, let's call the cops.
Or, like, you don't keep, like, staring the guy down.
No, or go back, in general.
Fuck that noise, I ain't going back.
I'm not going back.
And then he freaks out because of rats?
Yeah, no. That's why it shows what a scaredy cat he is. That's why the creeper wants him so much.
Oh, well, yeah, because, like, the creeper, like... smells fear.
Yeah, that's why he wants them so much.
I guess that was like my biggest like thing about the second one. Was like, why the fuck are you messing around with these kids so bad?
He needs to see which one is more
it's
scared.
It's basically like him like seasoning like his
basically
meat before
he's taunting
he eats.
them. Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of like the second one better because of the cast. I don't know. I like the teenager aspect of it. Granted. Like a bunch of weird scenes in that movie, like the hidden
wink that threw me for a second.
Oh, I was talking about with the kids, like the hidden racism.
Oh gosh,
the kid from Malcolm in the Middle, the one that played Francis, his best friend. Yeah. He's like, I didn't get enough playing time because of some people around here. It's like, are you saying them because they're black?
Poor thing.
And then the girl randomly has psychic abilities.
Yeah. Just throw that into the mix. Let's spice this up a bit.
I was just like, alright, I mean, I guess. Whatever.
I mean, it was still cute, though. I liked both of them. I mean...
Then the coaches die real quick.
Get the adults out of there.
The coach, the driver, both coaches die. And it's funny, like, when, like, the coach, like, the last one that's alive tries to get back in the bus, he's like, what'd you see, Scotty? And he's like, do you have a problem with me? It's like, really? Now you're going to start fighting with the coach?
Let's go ahead and talk about it right now.
Like, what are you going to do? Swing at him? And then next thing you know, the coach gets taken up and Scotty gets blood on his face and he acts like a kid who just went down on his girlfriend who just had her period.
You're stupid. Gross.
But, like, yeah, I like, okay, Justin Long and his sister, like, being the main characters, I thought they were good.
Yeah.
Granted, I've never seen that chick in anything.
Yeah, no, neither have I.
Ever since that. The only person that, like, the only two people that come to mind when I think of Jeepers Creepers is the sidekick, the one that tells, like, him, like, are you with the cats?
Oh, yeah. The one that knows everything?
Her, because she was on Bones, like, from, like, season 2 to, like, the last one.
Oh, okay.
And then Justin Long.
Yeah.
Because it's Justin Long.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
She's not really.
Everyone else, I was just like, I don't know who the fuck these people are.
Even the Creeper, you would think that he would go on to be like some main special effects person that plays all these creatures, but he doesn't really play that much.
Nope.
I look up his filmography and it's like,
I mean, you miss out on it.
Yeah.
It's like the dude that played the Predator. I think it was like a tall black dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the first one. No.
Wow.
Or, I want to say it was Van Damme. I think Van Damme...
I think he was supposed to, but then...
I think he, like, filmed a little bit, and then he was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
And then, like, they put this other dude in there.
I do kind of remember that.
But it's like, there's no fucking room anymore for, like, dudes in prosthetics.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening anymore. It's not like they're going to make another Jason movie or another Freddy.
Yeah. I think that's what the director thought, too, though, with the whole Jeepers Creepers thing. That's why he said
He's probably thinking about some kids, too.
That's why he has so many. You know what, part 2? I want it full of kids. Just a whole school bus full of kids. That's great, yes, for artistic reasons.
He went straight Elvis in this one. But, like, you saw the behind-the-scenes thing? I didn't see the behind... I didn't know there was behind-the-scenes.
I have the DVDs, that's why.
I have the DVDs, but I didn't know there was.
Why didn't you look up the
Because I have it on Vudu also, and I was watching...
It shows it there.
Whatever. It's funny that... It's funny that, like, at the time they were like, oh, he's such a good director, and I'm pretty sure now they're just like, ooh, yeah.
I know.
Kind of a horrible person.
Yeah.
But, I mean, is it a good movie?
I mean, is he talented?
But
it's just terrible.
The second one had the better opening.
Yeah.
With the fucking kid getting snatched. I bet the director really envied the creeper there.
I freaking hate you. So wrong.
He was like, oh, if I was
I
a
do not
creeper, I would do
condone
this.
the message that Fernando is.
Am I wrong? My bad.
You know what?
And then, like, yeah, because I think that's why I like the second one more. And then plus, the second one, I remember at my grandma's house, she had a VCR. Mm-hmm. And there was only, like, 3 tapes there. I can't remember which ones. I think one of them was Freaky Friday with Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
And then the other one was, like, Jeepers Creepers. It was just tapes that my cousins, like, had left there.
Yeah.
And so we would watch the second one, like, all the time.
That's probably why it's your favorite.
Yeah, probably. But, like, I don't know, the first one, when I rewatched it, I was like, man, this is a really good fucking movie.
Yeah. And
then I was rewatching it, I was like, man, this movie would never get made today.
No, it wouldn't. I just like that it created so much suspense throughout it all. It's not even that scary, the whole movie, but it's just...
basically Jaws.
Yeah, like the what if
Except, except Jaws moves around.
Yeah. Well, you don't really see Jaws throughout the whole thing.
I mean, you see Jaws at one point.
When the machine started working, yeah.
But, like, with this one... I don't know, with the first one, I like the whole setup of them, like, playing the whole cat and mouse thing. Mm-hmm. They go to the diner, cops show up, cops get eaten by the creeper. Mm-hmm. Which is weird because I'm just like, so how's he picking them? Like, because...
Yeah.
I feel like he was just killing them, like, just...
At that point.
Just cause?
Well, no, you know what? Maybe he just eats them, but the ones that he really wants to fear from is when he needs to take a body part.
That's true. And then, the old lady with the cats, I'm like, this bitch is fucking crazy.
Yeah, she was pretty crazy. I don't know why they wasted so much time, though. I just want to get out of there, and I feel like they made so many pit stops.
There's one part that I noticed a discrepancy.
What?
When the old lady shows up, and, like, she walks outside with a shotgun, she shoots off a shot. And Creeper jumps on the roof and then goes inside the house.
Okay.
When she goes inside the house, she shoots off 2 more shots, but we never see her reload.
Yeah.
She has a double-barrel shotgun.
You know what? Maybe she reloaded when she got in the house. Did you think of that?
I didn't see her reload. I didn't hear her click. So I'm just saying,
I'm just saying he needs to get his shit together because.
And then just along and them like sticking around. Like, if I saw her go back inside, I'd fucking leave.
Yes, that's my point. Like, why did they have to make so many pit stops, and even then, why stay for so long? I gotta get the fuck out of there.
Like, fuck that noise. I ain't going back in there. You can fuck off. And then, after the lady's house is when they go to the police station?
Mm-hmm.
And then, not even a fucking police station full of cops.
No. There's no saving them.
I think I just noticed something.
What?
So when they go to the police station, there's a dude that's getting arrested.
Yeah.
He's wearing the red shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to check, but I feel like that dude that's wearing the red shirt is playing the coach that gets dragged up and drops the blood on Scotty's face.
Really?
I think it's the same dude.
Wow. We gotta look into that.
I think it is, because like I'm thinking about the face,
and
I'm just like, I think it's the same fucking guy.
I've seen you before.
Yeah, because I feel like I've seen that guy before, and then like
you just rewatched both of them, so it's probably a little more fresh. Like,
I think it is. I think it is him.
Interesting.
And then, I know like the third one's supposed to like it's supposed to fill in like the gaps.
Yeah, because
between the first and the second.
He wanted to film all three or any of them in the same span.
Yeah.
Because he knew that if he did it the other way, it would be in the past or in the future, and he didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So he was like, let's do it in the same 23 days. But when I was looking at the scenes, because I never really watched it, it seems like it's people who the creeper has attacked in the past, and so they're like executing some revenge on them.
I know you're supposed to like find out like the history or like the origins of the creeper.
Did you know they made a comic book?
They did?
Yeah, there's a creeper comic book.
That doesn't surprise me.
It kind of describes how like the creeper was like this god or something that they used to worship, and they used to willingly give him victims so that way he didn't just go on a killing spree.
Makes sense, because I mean in the second one when he has the knives, like on the knives you see like the creeper flying.
Yeah, you can. It kind of looks like Mayan, I guess.
Yeah.
Like those Aztec kind of drawings. They were also saying that in the comic that it's implied that he's the reason why the colony in Roanoke disappeared. Like he just went and savagely ate them all.
It's not a bad story.
I mean, my heart liked it.
But I'm not surprised that there's a comic, because there's a comic for Alien vs. Predator. And for like the aliens and for Predator. So, I mean, if there's a comic for them, there has to be a comic for them.
If they can't make it into a movie, they'll make it into a book or a comic, which is fine with me. Extra details.
But then they ended up making a third movie, and it wasn't good.
It wasn't. I think they should have kept it at just 1 and 2, and we would have been fine.
Yep. It's never on sale, the third one.
Really?
I never see it on sale on Vudu. The only ones that I ever put together are the first two.
Yeah.
The third
one really didn't make any money, and so they're like, we can't afford any sales right now.
I even think like they want to like associate with the third one, because
they just shouldn't have made it.
Goddamn internet.
Fucked everything up.
You messed up the movie franchise.
Are you sure internet messed up the movie franchise, or was it his love for 13-year-old boys?
Was it a boy? I thought it was a girl.
No. It was a 13-year-old boy.
Oh.
He was in his first film, I think it was...
That explains the opening of the second movie.
Exactly. And the school bus filled with boys that were all newcomers, and he gave this exceptional opportunity to be in his film. Ugh.
And you know what's funny? Like, while I was watching the second one, I was like, oh man, this movie is so early 2000s because of, like, the language.
The way they talk.
Like, how they were accusing the one guy of being gay, and, like, that he got in a fight at a gay bar for, like, trying to steal a car or something.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I was just like, man, it's so weird watching these movies now.
When you go back and you're just like, holy crap, the times have changed.
You could say that back then. Like, I was watching Old School.
Uh-huh.
You know, a comedy that you don't like.
It sounds amazing.
I hate you. I hate that you don't like comedies.
I've seen a movie called Old School. Damn, that sounds hilarious. I can't wait to watch it.
I'm gonna throw a book at you.
Is it a funny book?
You're not funny.
Neither are those movies.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking throw a book at you. And fucking, in the opening scene, the Owen Wilson's brother, Luke Wilson, says, like, hey, my seatbelt's not working to the cab driver. And the cab driver looks behind and he says, quit being such a... And I'm not going to say the word.
No, don't.
It's a vulgar word for people of the gay community. And I was just like, oh, shit. Like, you could still say that back then. That was 2003. Mm-hmm. And I was just like...
3rd grade was a simpler time, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was 3rd grade.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, rewatching Jeepers Creepers, I was just like, man, I miss a day when horror movies weren't fucking demons.
Just nothing but possession, the devil.
When the only possession movie back in the day was The Exorcist.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, they milked Amityville to death, but...
Don't even get me started on Amityville.
Next on the podcast, all 355 Amityville horror movies.
Including the documentaries about...
And the remakes.
Every family that lived there. I hate that movies with the passion. But I like these movies mostly because, I don't know, it's like a throwback. Because, like...
That's how I feel about Jeepers Creepers. I feel that way about Wrong Turn, about
I've never seen Wrong Turn. I've seen Hills Have Eyes.
And that's it for the podcast. He's never seen Wrong Turn.
It's the same thing as Hills Have Eyes.
No, it isn't. I hate Hills Have Eyes.
Why?
Because it just reminds me of Rob Zombie. Like, okay, I don't need to see this much.
Are you not a fan of
sexual things?
Are you not a fan of Buffalo Bill getting stitched to a tree and then lit on fire?
That wasn't him.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I swear to God.
No, it wasn't.
It was him. Or sure. Or you're a very big fat person. That was an excellent
impersonation. You're very talented.
Thank you.
You should continue making podcasts with these amazing impersonations of yours.
Don't you
the viewers love impersonations, Fernando.
Don't you hurt my dog.
Sure.
Don't you make me hurt your dog. I don't understand why you love my impersonation so much. I didn't know that you didn't know that was Buffalo Bill.
There's no way it was.
It was!
You know what? Maybe I just have PTSD from this movie and I just completely drowned it out. It's just in the back of my brain and I would never have seen Buffalo Bill that way. I'd rather him be a psychopath that murders women.
That tucks his dick between his legs?
Yup, that. Exceptional. Oscar worthy. Hills Have Eyes? Why?
Dancing?
Why?
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Or she's a very big fat person.
This is disgusting. We're not doing a Silence of the Lambs podcast. This is about Jeepers Creepers, everyone. And you know what? He can never do an impersonation of the creeper. And that's why this movie's the best.
I mean, just give me a spear and I'll shove it through my head and...
Don't do that. They're gonna call the cops.
See, that's what I liked about the second one, is that they took the creeper and they upped everything.
They really showed how he can get different body parts.
They gave him knives.
Yeah.
They gave him ninja stars made out of bone and teeth and belly buttons. Then no one was like, when the fucking chick cut herself with the star, I'm like, you need to calm down. That was round.
Dude, it wasn't sharp at all.
It was not even anywhere near sharp. Like, the point, maybe. Don't touch the point, you'll be fine.
Yeah, at a high speed.
But it had no edge on it. It was cylindrical. I'm like, you need to fucking calm down with your... it's so sharp.
Slow down on the blood there.
Like,
That's a waste of money.
This movie was like $1 million away from being a low-budget, like, shitty movie.
I mean, it was almost close to Thanksgiving, but just a little bit
Is
more
that the
money.
stupid one with the turkey?
Yes.
Oh, I swear to God.
I mean, it was probably like a couple thousand
You showed me that movie.
in the budget.
I wanted to throw a rock at you. How dare you show me that movie? And you give me shit for liking comedies.
Your comedies are pretty...
I'm sorry, what was that?
They're okay.
That's what I thought. How dare you? How dare you? But like, yeah, the fucking... And then the whole aspect with the dad. The dad, like, I'm gonna fucking get this guy.
You know what I don't like is that he has the creeper there chilling in his barn. Whatever,
yeah, I was
right?
like, that's not a smart move, man.
But why wouldn't you...
I would cut up his fucking body.
I would cut his head off. I would dismember it. Like, I would do everything I could to fuck that shit up. So that way he could never wake up.
I'd cut his body up, take it to like 5 different states.
Yes,
bury it 6 feet deep.
Burn it even.
Put it in concrete. And then that's it.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about him fucking like doing shit. But yeah, I would take his fucking body and fucking never look at it again.
Exactly.
Because it's just there hanging, but it's still gonna come alive.
Yes. The wings were fine. They weren't mutilated at all. He was just tied to the wood. He wasn't even like anything else.
Was he? I thought he was like nailed.
I saw a rope.
Oh,
on
he
his
was
wrists.
roped.
I mean, if he was nailed too, I mean, whatever. It's still not enough. He's still chilling.
When Scotty got, that was pretty bad. Granted, kind of deserved it. He was a bit of a racist.
Just a bit.
And he kind of blamed his non-playing time in the state championship to black people being on the team.
Yep. Automatic.
Kind of deserved it. Scotty doesn't know, I guess. Finger guns.
I hate that. I hate that I know where that's
I'll be here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
Disgusting.
And that one just came to mind. I wasn't even planning that. The fucking... Yeah, Scotty gets got.
Mm-hmm.
The black dude almost gets got.
Yeah.
When he's in the back of the truck and they're driving. Which I don't get how Creeper wasn't flying fast enough to catch him.
Yeah.
He's
like, too fast for him, dude. You can't blame him. That's why he was in the championship.
They were driving that... No, but when he was in the back of the truck.
Oh, I see.
And he's like flying over him. He's like about to grab him. And then like they push on the brakes and he fucking goes through the...
You gotta be quicker than that.
And then what? He loses like his arm.
Oh, yeah.
And then like he just like hobbles over to try to eat him. But I mean,
it's...
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, both of them are still good for the time.
Oh.
The makeup was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
2003, come on.
The makeup, like the CGI wasn't that bad either.
It wasn't that bad. Part 3 CGI was bad, and that's because that one's more towards our time.
I think that one was crowdfunded.
Ah.
Even worse.
Even worse. That's what we got. That's what we asked for.
Just think about it. People gave all that money to a pedophile.
Wow. Congratulations, you guys. I hope you're proud of yourselves.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that it was crowdfunded. Because I don't think any company... Because I think this was like post, like... Harvey Weinstein, Kevin Spacey.
So now it would give them a bad name for supporting that.
I mean, yeah, no. But, like, it's such a shame. I wish, like, they would have... I wish that someone would have given that to, like, someone else.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
But, like... Which makes you think, like, I don't know if Scream 5 is going to be any good.
We just gotta hope.
I don't know who's directing it.
I don't know either.
Rob Zombie!
Please stop. Please stop. I love the guy, don't get me wrong. I can't do...
I think Rob Zombie should have directed Jeepers Creepers 3.
I really don't feel like watching the creeper fuck some bitch. Like, I just don't feel like watching it.
You're saying that the creeper wouldn't be good? If in a
he could be good or bad. I don't give a shit.
In a Rob Zombie directed 3?
No!
I'm trying to think who did the remakes for Hills Have Eyes. I can't remember.
The remakes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't know that they were a Wes Craven movie.
I did know.
No, you didn't.
I did.
How dare you?
I thought they were still Wes Craven. You mean somebody else took it over for the remakes?
Yeah. Well, he produced them.
Oh.
But, like, someone else directed.
I don't remember who did.
I mean, it'd be a little weird if the original director directed the remakes.
I mean, it's still possible.
I mean, you think Wes Craven had that much fucked up shit in his movies?
He was just... I can't believe it was him!
The Last House on the Left, also?
Stop! That's because I found out some shit about that movie and it pissed me off because it made me not like Wes Craven anymore. What'd you find out about it? How they treated the main actress. I couldn't believe that. That the guy that plays the asshole that rapes her, he literally would threaten to rape her.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he literally raped her.
No. He would threaten to rape her on...
Jesus.
Yeah, and Wes Craven would just like, oh, he's just joking.
He's just messing with you?
Yes! And the actor was like, no, dude, get the scene fucking right or I actually will rape you. And then there was a point where he actually got her by the neck and threw her over a cliff but held her and then got her back up. And was all like, see how scared you were? That you were about to die? That's how scared I need you to be in this scene.
Wow.
And Wes Craven watched it all, Fernando.
He was like,
yes, this is the money.
He's like, this is how you make an Oscar-worthy movie. I don't know. I didn't know he went that far. But it kind of sounds like, what's his face? The dude that made The Shining.
Oh, Kubrick?
Yes, Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah. It was literally almost as much of...
Because he would mess with that girl, too.
Yeah.
He would mess with her...
Sleep deprivation.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson. There's a reason why the movie she did after that was Popeye.
Just a nice, simple movie. Get her going.
She's like, you know what, I'm not doing these anymore. I'm going to do family films.
No wonder she needed a cigarette in every fucking scene of The Shining. She really needed to calm down.
Yeah, and then... Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, who have I seen from Jeepers Creepers 2? And the only dude that I think I've seen after that movie is the guy who played the dad.
Who was he in?
He came out, like, a bunch of, like, TV shows and stuff. But, like, that's the only dude that I can think of. Aside from the guy who played Francis's friend on Malcolm in the Middle. But, yeah, other than that, I'm just, like, kind of blank on...
I think the director was saying that he wanted newbies or not well-known actors because
they won't say anything
exactly.
if he corners them in an office.
There was a scene in the behind the scenes where one of the actors was all like, yeah, in the contract I signed, I had to do my own stunts, and I thought it was going to be a little bit of an issue, but no, it turned out okay. And I was like, yo, can I look at that contract? Because I wonder what else you signed. You can tell us if he touched you, okay? It's okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had some shady shit in those contracts.
And then you wouldn't be able to say anything.
But, I mean, we got 2 good movies out of it.
That's terrible.
We got Justin Long out of it.
Oh, you're right.
I want to say this was like his first big movie.
Yeah, because I think before that it was only Galaxy Quest when he played that role.
You know Galaxy Quest, but...
Look, are we going to fight on this podcast, or are we going to fight? Because Galaxy Quest is actually fucking amazing, and it's nothing compared to the trash you watch, okay? Simple as that.
If you're saying with a straight face, like Galaxy Quest...
because I absolutely mean it.
I'm gonna front kick you out of this door.
I'm sorry that I have better taste in movies than you do. I apologize.
This is coming from
That is a loss.
This is coming from the same person that thinks...
Thanksgiving is fucking gold, okay?
Okay, you sold yourself out that one. I was gonna say the person that thinks that Iron Man's death in Endgame was trash.
Oh, but it was trash.
I'm gonna kick you in your face.
No, but it absolutely was trash.
I'm gonna kick you.
Even he said how trash it was, and
I'm
he
gonna
wishes
fight
he could
you.
have refilmed it.
I'm shaking right now. I would have fought you in that theater. I said, how dare you disrespect Iron Man like that?
And I'd be like, dude, I know you want to seem tough in front of all of these other people that are pretending this scene is sad, but you don't gotta do it. It's okay to accept that it wasn't that great. Like,
I chop your hair off right there.
That would be even more of a sad scene than seeing him die.
How dare you?
The scene lasted, 2.5 seconds? It's almost like if he went and was dead.
I'm gonna throw a book at you. How dare you? You like that stupid turkey movie?
Yep.
That movie's trash.
Not as trash as Tony Stark dying.
How dare you look at my poster and you say that to
I
my
said
face?
it straight to his face. Fuck yeah.
Well, that's it.
I'm pissed. So I'm gonna turn this
Whatever.
off.
We're back to Jeepers Creepers. For me, I would say this movie still lives up to the hype that it was. Even though I'm furious right now, I want to kick you in your throat.
Yeah, no, both of them are actually really amazing. We're just gonna ignore part 3 and pretend it never happened.
What part 3? I don't know what you're talking about.
You're right. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying.
And that is it for today's podcast, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to say thank you to my coworker and friend Tammy for joining me on this podcast. It is like pulling teeth to get her on here, but when she does, she enjoys it. So please like, share, subscribe, and check us out at our link tree below with everything on it: Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, everything. Just check us out. And check us out every Wednesday and Saturday for our podcasts. I am Fernando. This is The Rollback. This is your Wednesday Rewind. Cut it.